So there's heaps of birds down there, but they've put up, when you're looking in this hide, and you look out at the side there, they've put up nut sacks and stuff like that, and I don't really want a picture of a bird on a nut sack on a seed feeder. Nut sack. So
hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought it, but you couldn't change it. Hey, it's not right or wrong. It's about trying, find the silver lining. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by, 'cause time's no way.
hello and welcome back to another video. I am at Balgavy's Loch on the east edge of Forfar in Scotland, Angus, and I am hoping to do, well, I was going to be doing some landscape photography, but since I've gotten here, I've noticed the abundance of wildlife that's out just now. Obviously, we've had a shower of snow, so they're obviously on the rake for food. So I think I might make it a mixture of two. We'll see what happens. We'll just play it by ear, because that's usually what I do with my videos. You can't really plan what you want to take photos of, because if you've got a artistic mind, say, you're always looking for other stuff and you can't help but take photos of stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Landscape, because the loch's frozen and it looks bonny, it's beautiful. I'll get a wee shot for you with the camera, I'll let you see it. It's solid. It's been really cold here. I think we're down to about -10 at one point, some places in Scotland. But yeah, so it's going to be a mixture of maybe some wildlife photography and some landscape photography. Plus, I'm going to be adding some Scottish Gaelic to the video as well, just to let you pick up on a few things, because I'm learning it and I'm thinking it's brilliant. It's one of the most enjoyable things apart from photography that I could do in my leisure time, because some of the words are just fantastic, and it gives you that craving to learn more words, because they're so Scottishy in a way. Because yeah, it's just brilliant, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm not going to make the whole video about Gaelic, but I'm going to put bits and bobs in it so you guys can see it, and you guys can hear it, and you can use them if you want, and hopefully it might entice you to learn a language that's dying out. So that's the plan anyway. So I've decided to go for a couple of bird shots here, because I was just sitting here kind of thinking what I was going to be doing, and a couple of wee robins have kind of ran up to me here at the door of the hide. So I think I'm going to just kind of stay here and see if any come back, because they're really tame, and I wouldn't mind trying to capture a nice wee robin just sitting down here. Whether it happens or not, guaranteed. Now I've got my camera nothing out and I've got my settings all dialed in, they won't turn up. But we can see, we can wait. They're a nice cover in the snow today, and it's very cold. And I'll give you a wee bit of Gaelic here that I learned a few weeks back, and it's ideal for this kind of scenario. So, ha mi a smyrnachúch, guvel and furanju. And that means I am thinking it is going to be cold today. And it is freezing today. I think it's only about -2. It's not as bad as what it was, but yeah, definitely chilly. And that's a really good saying to kind of learn. It's got a cracking word, smyrnachúch, in it. And that means thinking. And you put all those together and you've got a nice proper sentence that you can use just about every day in winter, because it is Baltic. Yeah. Ha mi smyrnitje guvel in furen ju. No truer saying for the day than that. It's very cold. Gley fuer and ju. Gley fuer. It's lucky I've got my warm coat with me. My koch de bla. Warm coat. Koch de bla. It's beautiful language, beautiful. Koch de bla. Smyrnitje. Guvel. Furen ju. Oh, it's just, I love it. I love it. So get into the Scottish Gaelic thing. Get it revived. It's on the up. More people that take it on, the better. It's just beautiful. And what better place to learn it is here with me in Scotland at a nature reserve, east of Forfar, Angus, on the east coast of Scotland, waiting for a robin to turn up. Oh. So I've been scouting about for a wee wander about after the failure of trying to capture that robin around there. I might go back for that yet, but I found this beautiful image here, and I've got my camera set so that I'm hoping that as that sun creeps out along this tree edge, I might get a nice sun star. So what I've done is I've set my exposure for the sky again, and then I'm just toning it in to see what suits this image the best. I've got a big leading shadow of this tree here, the tree that kind of splits, the tree that splits away off into different bits. I've got different branches. I've got the shadow of that coming towards me. So that's what I'm really wanting to capture. Maybe even get some of the sunshine on the golden leaves. You can see the leaves still sitting there on the branches. All that, plus the shadows. The shadows coming diagonally towards my picture, so if I switch it on, you can see I've got my shadow coming diagonally down to the bottom corner of the image. And it just looks stunning, it looks beautiful. The only thing that annoys me with the snow is footprints. And yeah, what can you do about footprints? If it was a nice blank canvas, it would be really bonny, but yeah, it's just luck of the draw, I'm afraid. So my settings are 640th of a second. I am at f10 and ISO 250, and I am loving it. The thing I'm loving the most about this image is the simplicity of it. It doesn't look simple, it doesn't look like a simple image, like basic, but when you see it on the camera, when you see the final product, you'll know what I mean. It's borderline silhouette kind of material, so I don't really know what I want to do with it, so I'm trying to take the image to get as much detail as I can in the shadows, but it's also inspiring me to think about what I could do in my post-processing, in the way of maybe making all these trees into a silhouette with the blue background and the sun star just peeking out the side, or try and get it all in a winner as just a bonny landscape image. And it really is something to think about when you're taking your images, because if you can think like that and think about your post-processing, a lot of people don't like doing post-processing, they just like taking the image straight out of the camera, but if you do it like it and you're into Lightroom and Photoshop and stuff like that, to really kick off your images, just to give them that little extra bit of sparkle, then it really is something to think about when you're taking an image of all the outcomes that you could have of that image. And I just love this one. This one's just beautiful, stunning. I want to be who knows how to behave, but I'm not even close. Won't you save me? Won't you save me? I am out here alone, 'cause there's nobody
to talk to, get this pain on my chest. All the bad things I've done and the people I've hurt. Wanna take that part of.
Now this has caught my eye. Can you see the two swans sleeping on the ice there? Stunning. I've got a windy bit of defrosted loch there, and then there's a bunch of trees in the background, and then the sun's just sitting off to the right, and it's really peaceful, tranquil, stunning image. So I think I'm going to set up here. I might stick my 300mm lens on, I don't know, but I like all this. I like the browns of the ground here, the curve of the water that's melted, the two swans lying there sleeping on the ice, well, just on the edge of the ice there, and then the bunch of trees at the back. So I think, yeah, time to get set up. What I've done now is, I was mucking about with the settings there, but because the sun's so bright in the sky, it's kind of too much light coming at this side. So I've reduced my settings, I've reduced my shutter speed down to 160 for a second. And that's just to bring the detail out in the sky. And I should be able to recapture everything else in post-processing. I should be able to liven up the shadows, and it should be a really good picture. Loving it, it's just beautiful here, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Where else would you rather be on a Friday afternoon? Gleva. Very good. Glei Tolicha. Very happy. Glei Tolicha.
I can try.
Wow.
If you let me, without lies I am bleeding. Who am I without stories that aren't mine? What I did to achieve you gave me air, thought I had to. I'm untrue, it's not pretty, the truth hurts. And you stayed on the ground while I was high. Yes, you've been here before, you closed the door. Now I don't know what to say, I expect you to leave. I deserve to be unheard, but I want you to see that you are the reason why I try.
A beautiful setting, that beautiful scene that I had down there. It was just stunning. And then coming up here, trying to capture these swans. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it that much. You hit the subscribe button and keep up with learning the Gaelic, the Scottish Gaelic, because it's a beautiful language, and as I said before, it is dying out, and the more people that learn it and take it on, the better for it not dying out, because you don't want anything to die out to any country, any kind of history of the country. You don't want it to disappear forever. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, guys. Thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Cheery Andrasta. That's bye for now. See that? I missed the money shot. As the fly away in the water, and the water's picking up everywhere. And I missed it. Always do it. Always turn away or always move.